Cinema Classics is brought to you by the Gateway Film Center, 1550 North High Street, Columbus, Ohio. Further details and showtimes online at gatewayfilmcenter.com.
The award-winning Cinema Classics is produced by John Sando and Johnny Diloretto. Listen to the shows online at WCBE.org. I'm Johnny Diloretto.
I'm John DeSando.
This is Cinema Classics.
Whoa.
We are at the Gateway Film Center as usual. We're in the torpedo room.
Yeah, so it's a little darker than usual.
Yeah, we got an audience.
Yeah.
I'm sure we're disturbing you. It's all right. So we're talking about looking ahead to 2018.
Yeah.
We should probably just focus on the first half of the year.
Well, I don't have it.
You don't have it. You don't have it.
No.
It doesn't matter. Whatever you
It's
want.
kind of pick and choose because we begin with the blockbuster of 2015.
And everyone is waiting.
Everybody's waiting for Star
Taken
Wars.
4.
the Force Awakens.
The Force Awakens.
Right. And
Star Wars 7.
And you know who's starring in this? My favorite new star,
Oscar
Isaac. How
Yeah.
about that?
So now you're invested.
Yeah. And we've got some of our old timers, Harrison Ford.
Yeah, all the old
Carrie
crew,
Fisher,
in their 60s are returning for this movie.
And the Stormtroopers will be there, the Sith, Stormtroopers.
Yeah, and you know, this is just going to kick off a huge sort of renewed investment in the franchise. There will be many, many spin-offs of these movies. You know, there will be a multi-billion dollar industry. J.J. Abrams at the helm of this whole thing. I'm not sure how to feel about that.
I know, you're ambivalent about him.
So it could go either way.
It could go either
but
way.
I'll tell you what, which way it can't go. It can't go any worse than those last 3 movies that you got. So
The buzz is good.
all excited.
Yeah. And then Quentin Tarantino's going to grace us with The Hateful Eight.
Yeah, what do you know about that?
Well, it stars Kurt Russell
Awesome.
as a bounty hunter post-Civil War.
I love it already.
And he's caught in a blizzard with his fugitive, Jennifer Jason Leigh. That's not bad for a story. Okay? Yeah. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, there was some controversy surrounding that movie. There was the script leaked, and then Tarantino said he wasn't going to make it, but then he changed his mind. It is a, you know, for movie fans, anytime Tarantino has a project in the works, it's an exciting thing because few filmmakers know what to do with a movie camera, as well as Tarantino.
Say of our youngish filmmakers, he is up there with Spielberg as far as recognition for his work, as far as putting out quality work almost every time. Well, we know that George Clooney is the kingpin of Hollywood. Not necessarily the best artist, although he did get the Cecil B. DeMille Award.
He has to be almost dead.
No, but you have to be extraordinarily talented, I thought. Anyway,
Oh,
we've
that's
got
the Golden Globes.
yes, you've got Tomorrowland.
Oh, yeah.
The
that was-
Disney concept. It does. And he plays there's a rebellious teenager, like Rip Robertson, who happens upon a magic pin. I hear.
Yeah, look, that joke's unbearable.
The Yahoo people help me out with this.
Oh, good.
But Steven Spielberg has one coming out, which is untitled.
Really?
No, I think this is worth waiting
You're thinking
for.
about Jurassic Park 4.
No. Tom Hanks is in this, and
Oh, yeah,
he
sure.
plays a real-life New York lawyer.
It's a true spy story, an espionage story
Yeah,
from World War
he
II.
negotiated with the Soviet Union,
Now that could be interesting.
get the release of a CIA pilot. I can see Hanks
Spielberg
doing
at the
that.
helm of a World War II spy movie. I'm down for that. But you know, I was serious about Jurassic Park 4. That is coming.
Is that coming out?
Yeah, and Chris Pratt, hot off of Guardians of the Galaxy,
All right.
and now officially an A-list star, is gonna head up that return to dinosaurs.
My goodness, if Jeff Goldblum isn't there.
Yeah, it was like,
Maybe they could bring him back like one of the dinosaurs.
Yeah, how can you not have Jeff Goldblum?
I know. Didn't he die in one of them?
I don't know. I stopped after Jurassic Park.
Hey, look, how about this one? We got some actors whom I really admire.
Yes.
Tom Hardy,
Okay. Yeah.
underrated.
Oh, he's gonna be in that new Mad Max movie.
And
That looks
it's
crazy.
not even the one I'm talking about. You're right.
Fury Road. Yeah. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the one with Leo DiCaprio, and it is directed by Alejandro Gonzalez Inarritu,
Yeah, that.
and it's called The Revenant.
Huh.
And It's about frontiersman Hugh Glass. Seems to be probably Hardy playing this role,
Okay.
I guess. Who in the 1820s set out on a path of vengeance against those who left him for dead after a bear mauling.
Oh, wow. Oh, I've heard
Okay.
about that. You know,
Yeah.
Richard Harris made a movie like that in the 70s.
Oh,
That sounds exactly what it was. And then he goes in and gets revenge on
okay,
on
yeah.
the dudes that left him.
Yeah. Okay, very good.
Yeah.
I'll pass over Jake Gyllenhaal's and Keira Knightley's, even though I probably shouldn't. This is the Mount Everest.
Oh,
Okay, this is the two teams that failed
Oh.
getting to Everest in the 90s.
wow. Man, that sounds
Yeah, I know it's a little grim. But now look, when you're talking Star Wars, you're also talking another franchise that won't give up.
Right. Now this is now you're talking my. This is my speed. Daniel Craig
Yes.
and Bond 28, 9. I don't know what it is.
Right.
But it's called Spectre.
Right, Ray Fiennes and Naomi Harris.
Whatever it was with like chips and stuff.
Yeah, she in it.
Yeah.
Oh, she is.
I don't either. Anyway, it's directed by Sam Mendes.
You know who else is in it? Yeah, Sam Mendes returns after directing one of the most successful Bond movies of all time.
Judi Dench is not there.
No, she was getting a little long in the tooth.
However, but you know who's in there.
In fact,
Maybe
probably in her tooth there was a cyanide capsule.
you're thinking of Christoph Waltz.
Oh yeah, he's
He's the bad guy.
Right.
As the Yahoo people said, he was born to play
here's my fear. Like, I love this new, darker, brooding James Bond. It's fun. It's nice for me. I like it. I like to take my iconic heroes seriously like that. Skyfall got a little playful, just a little bit, a little more playful than the first
Boy,
one.
but that's stretching because
But I really don't want them to I don't want them to push that. You know what I mean? Every third or fourth James Bond movie tips into kind of the silly zone.
oh yeah.
You know, I don't want them to. I
Well,
hope that they resist
It
that.
reached its apex with Roger Moore.
Yes.
And it won't happen again. Now, your boy De Niro is in two movies that I know of.
Is that right?
Yeah.
What movies?
First one called The Intern. And this looks like he's in comedy again. He's with Anne Hathaway, and it's about the fashion industry.
It's so silly to
This is
even talk
bankroll,
about this
man.
guy.
What bankroll? But wait a minute. No, he is starring with Jennifer Lawrence, directed by David O. Russell.
Oh no, see now we're talking.
Yeah. It's called Joy, and the writer is the writer of Bridesmaids,
Okay.
and this is the guy who created the Miracle Mom.
Oh wow.
So that's what's so interesting about this.
Interesting. Yeah, that could be. I mean, that's really the only time De Niro is ever interesting to me now is if he's working with a director of any note.
Yeah. And Ron Howard will have a film out.
Oh yeah, that one's the one about the ship, right? What's it called?
Yeah, in the heart of the sea.
In the Heart of the Sea.
Yeah.
It was based on a true whaling incident.
Imagine that, the whale just got right under the boat.
That inspired Melville to write
Moby Dick.
Which, by the way, if you've ever read Moby Dick, have you ever read it?
Yes, I have. And I skipped through the whale.
Let me tell you something. Moby Dick, if you took out all the first of all, there's 800 pages. If you took out all the pages that have specifically to do with Moby Dick, there's a 30-page novella in there.
Yeah.
The rest of it, I mean, I'm not exaggerating.
No, you're right. And in fact, what a disservice if you could have known. He turned away so many possible devotees by doing that. And they roll their eyes and said, I can't do this, when in fact they were waiting for what you were talking about, the real heart of the book. So that's too bad. Well, I'm going to bypass the Jungle Book with Scarlett Johansson, Bill Murray, and Christopher Walken. I mean, Walken might be worth it.
The Jungle Book?
On Jungle Book, I know.
What is it, a live action version?
I think so.
That can't be.
Oh.
You gonna play in the...
It's mostly just their voices, yeah.
Okay, it's animated.
Okay, yeah. But Johnny Depp, no, come on, Johnny, come back.
done with him.
Come back. No, don't do
Skip
that.
it. We're
Because
done.
he's going to be playing Whitey Bulger.
Johnny Depp is playing
Yeah.
Whitey Bulger?
Well, yeah.
Bulger?
Black Mass, it's called.
Huh.
You know, how he
Directed by-
Scott Cooper.
Well, that's gonna be terrible.
Look, and he did Crazy Heart. He directed Crazy Heart, so give him a break, will you?
I can't. It has Johnny Depp attached to it. I can almost guarantee it's excrement.
And as you had mentioned, Tom Hardy's in Mad Max.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And I
That
always love Mad Max, so that's good stuff. Matt Damon's got his own movie, The Martian. Ridley
Okay,
Scott
directed by
seems to be
Ridley
made for it. And Jessica Chastain, who's in 2 movies that I know of, that and Crimson Peak, together with Tom Hiddleston, by Del Toro.
There's a name that is easy to get excited about.
Yeah.
Tom Hiddleston,
Yeah.
who plays Loki in the Avengers Marvel
Yeah.
movies, and also, you know, he played F. Scott Fitzgerald
He's
in Midnight in
excellent.
Paris.
He's
That's
excellent.
great. I mean, the guy, we haven't even seen what this guy can do. I don't think.
This is a gothic romance. He's going to be a kind of supernatural guy. So look out for it with Jessica Chastain.
Okay.
And Joseph Gordon-Levitt, of course. Joseph Gordon-Levitt is in The Walk and High Wire Act. Oh, this is the guy who does the High Wire Act.
Remember that documentary?
Yeah,
from a few years back,
yeah,
Man on
yeah,
Wire? This is the fictional version.
I don't know how you feel. I don't know how you feel, but I haven't paid attention to the Ant-Man, even though he's on the front of Entertainment Weekly.
Yes.
Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd is in it.
Wow.
It looks good, man.
Okay.
And he, you know, he is always worth watching.
Well, Michael Douglas is in there with us.
Right. Well, look at this is what they're doing now. They take these, like, you know, these legendary, these grizzled old timers,
Elderly.
right? And then they put them in lens gravitas. Robert Redford was great in The Winter Soldier.
Yeah, somebody was telling me the other day that now and then I sound like Michael Douglas. I said, now and then I act like Michael Douglas. Anyway.
That's a good comparison.
Noah Baumbach is in While We're Young.
He's directing it.
Yeah, I'm sorry, he's directing it. Ben Stiller, Naomi Watts, the real Naomi that I love.
Yeah.
The other one's okay. And then I've got this just finally picked out Rock the Casbah, Barry Levinson. And this is about vocal prodigies from Afghanistan, so anything goes.
You picked that one up?
I did, just because of the Afghanistan. And I'm saying, oh well, here we go, but.
Barry
look at-
Levinson hasn't directed anything in 25 years.
He did Diner.
Did you hear what I said? In 25 years.
You did Rain Man, Good Morning Vietnam,
Right.
Bugsy, and Wag.
That's it. Bugsy was the last decent, watchable thing that guy could do.
Oh, look at, now, we have not in any way exhausted the possibilities of, now let me put on my real glasses here, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, this is me. Okay. So, but we had a sampling of them, and really I picked the ones that would have been more popularly recognized both for directors and actors. But along there we're going to see just a host of good smaller films, the way Tom Hardy did with Drop.
Right. It wasn't Drop. It was, what was it?
It was the one, The Driver.
Yeah, it wasn't called The Drop.
Yeah.
Oh, no, there was one called The Drop.
It was, yeah.
But the one where he's driving.
Remember he's
around.
on Friday.
What's that one?
We're great.
Now my brain is
We're
fried.
film critics, my friend. Don't pay attention to us. Just go to the movies in 2015, and now and then we'll talk about it.
Or pick up an Entertainment Weekly.